Hello everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Gonna do a quick video going over the day. So what we got here, two trades on the day, GRFX and NEPT. Let's start off with this one. We're right from the watch list from yesterday, both of them. We got GRFX with a nice breakout. Let's zoom out here. Recent IPO, closed on Friday right at the highs here at 2.5, and then moved after hours. So in my eyes, I was just looking if it kept failing to break down past 2.5 and it held up, it could threaten to have a play to push to 3.5 or so. What was it, 3.6? Yeah, 3.6. I'll just call it 3.5, and then maybe even higher. Ideally, I had it right in the watch list. Where we at? So here, this was from yesterday. So these two here. Oops. Oh God. What am I doing? But yeah, these two here, great plays, and there's plenty more. There's a lot of other plays we'll go over, but here we got GRFX. I got it from right as I saw the volume perk up here. I was waiting for it because the open price was the day low here at 3, so it kept holding 3, showing it could hold 2.5. It's failing to break down. The volume here in the beginning, not bad, but as you can see, it's really started fading, not having any pressure, pushing it lower. And then from there is really just seeing which direction it chooses. Where's the volume coming? To what side? So when I saw the heavy buying, I got in as it broke VWAP at 313 here on this red candle for a quick pause, and then right away it just ripped up. And I'm trying to be in the habit of not being too greedy, because even though last week I had a good week, I was taking about 16% on my winning trades. Still here, I knew we had resistance around the mid 3s. Let's just play it safe, take a quick snipe, about $300-400 bucks. I forgot how much I made on this one. So yeah, from 313 took it to 348 because I saw, as we just mentioned, the resistance from after hours. So it could have been something where I sold part of it and then see how it held and tested the 3.5 level. But I saw it was up all within a few minutes. Decided to just take it. Why not? It was still early. There's going to be other plays coming around. But here we are, just confirming that area. Just going back to technical analysis. Simple. You got the quick spike on strong volume. You get a decent pullback. But then where does the volume go? There's not much selling pressure going on. Let's zoom in even more here. Volume really dies out. And then it holds VWAP, makes a higher low, confirms 3.5, and from there you get that massive squeeze, and then it really just chops around. Volume kind of dies off, momentum dies off, and we start at the backside. But catching one or both of these moves here really offers a good opportunity. Just take a quick gains, but it's predictable. Just looking for the failure to break down, holding key levels, demand is there, and then really reacting, because early on, it's really just chopping around. You don't really get your answer what it's going to do until here. It reclaims VWAP on some strong buying. It sustains. It's not just a quick minute and it fails. It's not a fake out. It continues higher and holds key levels. So that was a nice trade there on GRFX. Then we got NEPT. This was a multi-day bounce. Early on, I was watching BWV. But got busy with GRFX, and then this one ended up kind of chopping around, so I didn't touch it. I wanted to wait a little bit longer, but by the time I was looking at other stuff, this one just ended up failing. So thank God for GRFX. That really helped out, if we're being honest. But NEPT here, another multi-day bounce right out of the watch list. Got the solid spike from, call it 1.4, got up to, call it 3.5. So gave us our 150% or so, got the backside, and now got the failure to break down around mid ones, and the volume came back today. And I was really looking at the volume on this. The reason it was a top play, because I haven't really been eyeing the plays that haven't had much selling pressure on the backside. But let's not forget all the volume that happened on this day. If we go back, and I'm pretty sure I mapped that out in the video lesson going over the top plays yesterday. Where are we at? This is this day. here near the highs, we got some solid selling come through on the volume. So even though there wasn't a continuation, you couldn't really see it on that red day, it really retreated a lot on that first green day. So it took off, and then you got massive selling, and that's really what I was eyeing for to fuel this move here. So what happened was we got the high set in the morning. I set my alert for red to green move because I was looking at other stuff, and then got the alert, and I didn't really see it until it was hovering back up into the 180s here, because on my phone it just takes a couple extra minutes for some reason to send the alert. But ended up getting this at 179 the minute before it took off here. Just really seeing the momentum shift, no volume on the fade, no selling pressure, and then what happens? Buying comes in, and strong buying compared to what it was doing. So once it snaps that high day, that's usually the ideal buying point where we look at for the momentum shift to confirm the shorts, the trend is shifting on them, and likely bring in more covering. So we saw that massive buying here that happened once it broke, and I really took a quick move into this, into two. Did not play this that great. Could have been more patient, but I was already up again 2 for 2, so I was just deciding to call it, if we're being honest. So finished the day early, got it from 178, and got it out at 199. There was a minute here where it got a little choppy and made me a little uneasy. So we got this quick burst, saw it as volume exhaustion, didn't get my sell into that, and then put a market order, and in this choppiness here on this minute, got out at 199. So not bad, taking my quick low over 10%. It was predictable right from the watch list. It's what we always talk about for the multi-day bounce, and ended up spiking about that 30% or more. So not bad day. And then we had other really nice plays as well. Drug was right out of the watch list. It was not a top watch, which, let me take a look here. I think this one, in hindsight, I was really disappointed with myself. Yes. This should have been a top watch. Because let's dissect this one again. Similar thing. Let me go to that 15 minute, actually. Yeah, not bad selling here. Near the highs here. So shorts were up decently. Should have really been eyeballing this. I was just really looking at that volume for that day here. Thought very weak selling. Might need to fade some more. We'll see what happens. But took my eye off this, and even though it was on the watch list, disappointed I didn't make a priority of mine to really watch this play. But takes off once it snaps the high day at 128, 129 here. Shorts just get destroyed. Not really destroyed. They're really locking in profits. It just takes off. This is really what we look for. Went for 100% or so, but once again, when you got solid range, it might go further than that average 30%. So, we went from, we'll call it 1 all the way to high 4s, 475, and then now we're all the way back down into the low 1s. It's got some range to bounce. So I disappointed myself for not focusing on this play more, but it's not going to take this play for 50%. I usually try to lock in my quick gains, so all I need is 1 or 2 decent plays that give me what I want, and it's a day. So what else was there? There was also NERV. This was another multi-day bounce. I stopped watching this last week. I forgot when, but got tired of watching this. No volume at all. And here we are, first green day. Let's go intraday. Pretty choppy play, but you got the solid setup. You got that spike. If you don't see it early on, playing it off of these early highs, you got the highs here that get set. You get the at least 3-5 minute consolidation period that we would look for to show that it's holding and is going to come back to break the highs. So once it comes back after some consolidation, that's when the spike really gets aggressive and the volume really comes in, all from shorts covering and dip buyers. Because remember, when there's a solid play recently, people are going to remember that. People who missed it or people who made money off of it, they're going to want to try to catch it again. So recent hot names might have a solid bounce in the future, near future. So I think we'll just wrap it up there. Hope everyone had a good day, learned something. Besides that, we'll be back later with a video lesson going over the top plays for tomorrow. I already got that posted on Twitter if you want to check it out. But let's just wrap this up. We'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.